We're going to be looking at equation of a straight line. So hopefully you remember equation of a straight line. The general formula is this: y equals mx plus c, where the m stands for the gradient, and the gradient is talking about how steep the line is. So the bigger the gradient, the steeper it is. So for example, like that's not a very steep line, that's getting steeper. So that's what I'm talking about with that. And this being your y-intercept. So this is where it crosses your axes. So we're talking about lines on equations. So this bit here being where it crosses that y-axis. First bit we're going to look at is looking at the gradient and y-intercept of each line. So when we're looking at this one, number in front of there would be your gradient, that there would be your y-intercept. So this one would have a gradient of 5 and a y-intercept of 4. This one would have a gradient of 7 and your y-intercept, that bit there, being minus 5. Then you've got this one here, a little bit different, just switch around, but remember your gradient is the number in front of the x, so it will be negative 6 and your y-intercept of 8. Harder ones, like this one, is because it has to look like this. It has to look like y equals something, and this one doesn't look like that. So what I need to do is I need to move that over there. And when this plus 6 moves to the other side, it will become a negative. So we end up becoming y equals 7, and that goes over there and becomes a minus 6x. Now I can see my gradient is minus 6 and my y-intercept is 7. Same with this one. Got to rearrange it so it looks like y equals. Again, if I take my 8x over there, I'm going to be left with 2y equals 10. Again, minus will become plus 8x. And to get rid of this 2, that means 2 times y, so divide it all by 2. And I will get y equals 5 plus 4x. Meaning my gradient is the 4, the number in front of the x, and the y-intercept is 5. Right, then have a go at these questions here. Have a go at these questions here. Remember, pause the video here. You can have a go. Remember, I have put these questions. I put this on Show My Homework, so you can download all these questions off Show My Homework and work through them on that, or you can just do this bit on a bit of paper. Right then, hopefully you've had a go at those questions, because I want to move on to the answers. So let's quickly go through and mark your answers. This here is a 4. Right, the next bit would probably be more useful if you can print off the worksheet off Show My Homework, but if not, it should be all right. So now I'm going to be looking at it if it is on a grid. So you've got your gradient here. Remember, is your rise over your run, how far it goes up by how far it goes along. So when you have got a gradient of a line like this, we're going to work out how steep it is. So what we do is we put a triangle on it. Like this, you can put this anywhere on the line. Apologies about my straight lines. And you can see it's going up 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's a rise of 4 and a run of 1, 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2, giving you a gradient of 2. Like this one here, again, I can put it absolutely anywhere. Just make sure it does go to the corners of the boxes. 1 and 1. So we would have 1 divided by 1, giving me a gradient of 1. This one here is a little bit different because it's going the other way. When it's going down, straight away I know it's going to be a negative gradient. Again, put your triangle on wherever you want there. So I've got a rise, 1, 2, 3, and a run of 3 as well. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So this one again would be negative 1 this time. This one, again, if I put my triangle, say, across here, and up to there, it gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 there. So 4 divided by 2 gives me a gradient of 2. Right, so I know these are quite small on the screen, so again, my advice would be to work out the gradient of each one, but try and get it off, show my homework. Right then, hopefully you've had a go at those on your thing you printed off, and your answers. You've got a gradient of 3, gradient of 1, this would be minus 2, this one would be minus, I think it's a half, and this one would be minus 6. Right, the last bit is just joining it all up together. So now we've got it on a coordinate grid again. Remember, it needs to be in that form of y equals mx plus c. And then once you, so m being your gradient, so the gradient is just the same as what we've worked out. Put a triangle on, 1 on 1, so we'd have a gradient of 1, y equals 1x, or just x. And your plus c is where it goes through the y-intercept, there at minus 4. So y equals 1x minus 4. Same here, we need it in that y equals mx plus c. So gradient, again, put your triangle on somewhere. Here I've got a rise of 3, a run of 1, giving me 3 divided by 1, which is 3. And then your y-intercept again, where it crosses this y-axis here, it crosses there at 2. It's a positive 2 because it goes through the positive 2. Again, just always check that. Some people get mixed up with this one, but it's this line here for your y-intercept. Again, have a go at these questions here. This one is a bit trickier, so you might have to think about that one. Working out the gradient of each line again, it might be a bit hard to do on here, but if you download the worksheet, it should be fine. Right then, pause here, and then I'll put the answers up, and you can see how you've done. There you go. So hopefully you've all done well on that. Again, if you've done it on paper, email me that. Or if you've done it on the worksheet, again, just take a picture of what you've done and send it me. Right, thank you.